Just had to learn how to move like puppets.
Yeah, we're working on that because I think the biggest thing we find, of course, is like if you're a puppet, you have a string here at your elbow and a string here at your shoulder and your wrist. So, like raising your arm isn't like us. It's like it sort of like flops up and flops down. So trying to get that sense of wobble that a puppet has is kind of a bit
Did
fun.
that take a while to get down?
Well, it's taken, and we're still working on it.
Wow.
In fact, it's the crazy thing about rehearsing a play is like we got like 3 more weeks until an audience shows up. So we've set the stage and we're working on that movement, and then every time we get together, it gets a little better and a little better. So hopefully, it's perfected by the time an audience shows up.
The nose. I was just blown away by the nose, how it actually grows. Could you comment on that?
Well, we're certainly working on that, and it's one of the great design challenges in the play. Is you got classically Pinocchio, of course, his nose grows, and in the script we have, the author suggests that like somebody stands upstage of Pinocchio with like a stick, so when the nose grows, they just slide it up behind his head, and I thought that seems kind of hokey. I don't like that, so we're going all out to try and figure out how can we put something on the actor's face that when we need it to just grows, and you can't figure out how it happened, it just magically moves on his face.
And as of right now, is it just a nose or like a full mask?
Right now it'll just be a nose, so it'll be a prosthetic nose made out of latex that's built that attaches to the face, and if all goes well, then underneath that latex will be a mechanism that can move, and it'll just stretch that latex so it'll get longer, and then it'll be able to go back down as well, so his nose doesn't have to stay big the whole time.
That's awesome. Opening day?
Opening is for children. We open on November 5th because we do morning shows at 10:30 for elementary school kids in the school districts around here, and then the public showing is November 15th, which is open to anybody who wants to come. $2 tickets, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We encourage families to bring all the kids. It's going to be a great time.
Great. How many kids usually come from the elementary schools?
Last year we had about between 2,500 and 3,000 students come. We've got a 500-seat theater, and we did 6 performances last year. So we didn't sell them all out, but we were close. So we were close to 3,000 students.
From schools all over?
Yeah, within if you drew a circle of about an hour's drive around, we had students from Hood River drive in, and then we've got kids from Sandy and more toward Portland and stuff, so they're from all over. And then the Saturday show that's open to the public had about 400 people at it with families and kids, and so it was great.
When's the last showing?
The last one will be that public showing on the 15th. We may add a final Monday for schools after that, but that will depend on if we fill up the school shows that we have right now.
Okay, Pinocchio and Hickory Cricket, who plays them?
Pinocchio is a new actress at the school named Ezra Vervin. And she has moved here from Arizona, so it's her first play with us. She's doing a great job. And Hickory Cricket is a young woman named Michelle Chase. This is her first show at the college as well, but she's done a lot of work with the Corbett Children's Theater and has a background in youth theater, so she's doing a fantastic job as well.
Great, thanks a lot.